Good morning. We're doing an experiment today using apples, vinegar, baking soda, and food coloring just to make it more fun. We're going to experiment how we see things react. It's called a reaction, how they bubble up. Okay? And we're going to use these ingredients to show you how chemicals, when they mix together, what happens. Okay? And we're using apples as our test subjects for this experiment. Okay? Now, look at my apples. Something's missing from my apples. What is missing from my apples? The inside. The inside. We have to clear out the inside. So I had to cut it and take out the inside. Because we're going to use this as, we don't have any tubes. So this is going to be our cup or our test tube. Okay? So we clean out some apples to make it more fun because it is apple season. And we're talking about apples this season. So I like to use apples instead of using tubes or cups or containers. So we're going to use apples. And what do we have here, guys? I don't know what this is. What is this? Does anyone know what this is?
Jelly.
Food color. Food coloring. And we have 4 different types of food coloring in our box. So we're going to use, I'm going to let you guys pick and let me tell me what kind of food color do you want me to use in our experiment. And we also talked about this. What is this, guys? Can you see that? Vinegar. We pronounce the word vinegar. It is vinegar. We use this because this helps create a reaction to this powder in this yellow box. Do you know what this box is? It's a powdery substance inside this box. I'm going to pour it into the bowl and let you guys see what this is. See, I'm going to pour it into the bowl. Yes. See, it's a white, powdery substance.
When your Zoom class is over, please come to the office, Carter.
So it's a white, powdery substance. Okay? And it's called baking soda. Can we say baking soda? So I'm going to come around and let you guys see the substance of baking soda. It's a consistency, see? Do you want to feel it? Take your finger and feel it. See? How does it feel? Take your finger and feel it. How does it feel? Powdery?
It
Feels like powder? Feel it. Feels like this. Yeah, go like this. So you 2 fingers. Yeah. Does it feel like powder? Here you go. Try it. How does it feel? Feel like powder? Yes? Go ahead, you try it. Take your 2 fingers. Good. Pinch it. Go like that. Now, over the bowl, though. Over the bowl. Because it's dusty. There you go. How does it feel? Sandy, like? What do you do? Go ahead. Take 2 fingers. Pinch it. Touch it. How does it feel? That's the way baking powder feels. It's baking soda.
Hey.
And we use baking soda for a lot of things, guys. Yep, dust your fingers off. Dust it off. Good job. Dust off your fingers.
It feels like sand.
Feels like sand. I like that answer. How do you think it feels? Go on.
Sand.
Like sand too? Yes? You touch it. Go like this. Dust your fingers off.
Sand.
Feel sandy? Yeah. So it feels sandy. Feels a little grainy, right? Dusty. But this is what we use in a lot of different things. We can use it for science. We use it to make a chemical reaction. We also use it in our clothes, to clean clothes. We use it to bake. It's called baking soda. So we can bake with this. We can clean with this. You can brush your teeth with it. This is how
brush
good.
your teeth, yes.
This is how good baking soda is. You can use it for different products in your house. Yes.
You can also use it to keep your refrigerator fresh.
And also, yes, in your refrigerator, you may see a box like this at home. Open your refrigerator up and go, oh, Mommy, I know what this is. That's baking soda. And the tab may be up because it keeps the food from smelling like other food in the refrigerator. You know, if you have broccoli, you don't want your broccoli smelling like chicken. The chicken smell like broccoli. Yeah, you know, a little broccoli smell. So, moving forward, we're going to mix these objects we have on our table, okay? We're going to mix them. So I'm going to put a little baking soda and 1 apple. Pour in baking soda and apple. Maybe about a tablespoon and a half. And now I'm going to put coloring.
Yellow.
You want me to use yellow?
No, red.
So I'm going to use, well, Haley said yellow. So we're going to use yellow first. Are we ready? I'm going to put 2
I
drops.
said yellow.
We're going to put 2 drops of our apple. Okay? Can anyone see what's inside my apple? Can you see inside my apple? So this is going to pass the apple around. I'm going to mix that. Then I'm going to pull 1 or 2 students to come and try it for themselves. Okay? Inside the apples. Baking soda and food coloring. What do we have in there? Soda and food coloring. We know how to mix it. Baking soda and food coloring. Yes. What goes first? What did I put inside first? Inside my apple? No. What did I put inside my apple first? What did I put inside my apple first? So now, with my loaded apple, I'm going to now pour, what I'm going to pour now into my apple? Vinegar. Are we ready?
Yeah.
We're going to see, what do you think is going to happen?
Float.
It's going to float?
Yes.
What's going to float?
The apple.
Think the apple's going to float?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to see what happens. Are we ready? I'm going to pour it. What do you think happened? What happened? Look what it's doing. Oh! What made it do that? What made it do that? Do you know what made it do it, Chanel? What do you think made it happen? What made it happen? What made that do that? The vinegar and what? Yeah, it overflowed, but why did it do that? How do you know? Do you know why it did that? Yeah, it exploded, right? It overflowed. And what was it doing? What was bubbling up, right? It was bubbling up, it was sizzling, it was popping. But what made it do that? The vinegar and what else? And the baking soda.
Very good, Lauren.
Yes. So we had to mix the baking soda and the vinegar. And that's what happened. So
That's called a reaction. Say that word, reaction.
It's a reaction. It's a chemical
good.
reaction. These, yes, but because it overflowed. These 2 objects, these two substances made a bubbly reaction. It bubbled, it fizzed, and it what? It overflowed. And that's what normally happens in a volcano. Something inside is hot, right? And it's two substances mixed in there together to make it erupt. It makes it overflow. But this is not hot, okay? Like lava. Lava is hot, like in volcanoes. Now I'm gonna get a volunteer who wants to come and try what I did step by step. Who was paying attention to making our apple overflow. I have 2 apples here. I'm gonna have 2 students, and I'll let you guys pick a color. We're gonna see who's gonna pay attention first. So let me get Lauren. You can come first. L for Lauren. Letter of the week. Letter L. Lauren, you go first. Don't need to sit down. What are we gonna put in your? What are we gonna do to the apples first? What are we gonna do first? Okay, so do what I did. Take the baking soda. You put a little more in there. A little bit more. Don't be afraid. Very good. Now what else do you want to put in that apple?
The food color.
Okay, what color do you want to use? Take it. Open it up. Try it yourself. Making your own volcano eruption. Very nice. Who wants to come next? I'm going to get a boy next. Squeeze it. Good, that's good. Very nicely. Nicely done. And what are we going to use next? What is this called? X and Lauren. Lauren, what is this called? Lauren?
We're gonna
Say vinegar. Not vinegar, vinegar. Okay, Lauren. Do your experiment, Lauren. Everybody's watching?
Yeah.
You want to see?
Yeah.
Pour it. Ah! She did. Pour some more. Let's see what happens. Pour some more. Slow.
Everyone give Lauren a hand. Very good.
She did it. She's not scared.
Very good,
She's
Lauren.
not scared. Nathan, you want to try, Nathan? Nathan, you just got here. You pay. Come on, Nathan. Nathan, put your mask over your nose, please, sweetheart. Very good, Lauren. Thank you, Lauren. Nathan, your turn, Nathan. Let's switch apples, Nathan. Nathan, your turn. What do we do first, Nathan? No. What is that one? That's not that one. What is that called, sir? This is vinegar. Say vinegar. Vinegar. And this is called baking soda. Say baking soda. So what are we gonna put first in our apple? What are we gonna use first? Guys, help him out. What are we gonna use first?
Baking soda.
Baking soda. So take the baking soda, my friend. Hold the bowl. Put it in your apple. Put some more in there. A little bit more. Oh, you missed it. It's okay. Make sure it gets inside, okay? You're missing that. Make sure it gets inside there. Good job. Now what are you gonna use next? Okay, that's enough. That's good. That's good. No, that's good. That's good. That's good. What are we gonna use next now? I'm sorry? Say, food coloring? Take your food coloring. What's that one? Green. No, you open it. Put it in there. Can you open it? You got it? Squeeze it. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. It's okay. Good job. You're doing well. What are you going to put next now? Nope. What are you going to put in there now?
Vinegar.
Vinegar. Good job, guys. You're helping him out. We're going to use vinegar. You're going to pour it slowly, okay? Pour apple. Go slow. Everybody watching? Whoa! Yeah. Yes, Nathan. Woo, Nathan. You're gonna be a scientist because you like to mix chemicals. I see. Yes, this is a big one. Yes, you like to mix chemicals. So let me pour some of this water off. Cause you like to mix chemicals. You like to mix chemicals, my friend.
Good job, Nathan.
Good job,
Give Nathan a
Nathan.
hand, everyone. Give Nathan a hand. Very good.
And it's still bubbling. You hear it? Okay, I'm gonna get 2 more volunteers up here. Just for our show, and then we can go into different centers today. I'm gonna leave the apples in the apple center. Thank you, my friend. I'm just gonna clip the little mess. You know, chemicals makes mess, so we have to clip our mess, right?
Yes.
Do you mix in chemicals? If you're in a lab, if you're a scientist, when they're experimenting and making things new or trying to create something, they make a mess here and there, right? So it's okay. All right, for my next volunteers. My next volunteers. One on this side and one on that side. let's see. My next volunteer is going to be, who should we pick? Who should we pick? Let me see. All right, let's do Chanel and Sophia Noreen. Let's go. I'll let you get a chance. Just hold it a second, okay? One on this side, one on that side. Someone's on this apple, someone's on this apple, okay? Now, roll your sleeve up, please. You guys
Say hi,
have on
Chanel.
white shirts.
Say hi, Chanel.
And you're going to pour it slowly.
Say hi, Sophia.
Spoon for you and a spoon for you. Okay? Let's try this. Sit down. Everybody watching? So it's going to be your turn soon. Okay, that's enough. Not too much baking soda.
Not too much.
One drop. One. Squeeze. Two. That's it. That's it. That's it. No, you can't squeeze it like that. Okay, guys? Okay, that's good. Very good, Chanel. Let's have that going. Okay, there's a cup here. Who's going to go first?
Slow, pour slow.
Very good. Ooh, the color came out. It's
I like the
pretty
blue.
color.
I like the blue, Sophia.
You can't do it. It's okay, Mama. I'll put it back on. Okay, I'll do it.
Watch your fingers.
You always wash your hands. Okay. Pour slow. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. You gotta go up high. Go up high. Keep going. Keep going. Woo!
Yes, Chanel. Okay, pour more. Wow. And look at the cool color mixing going on here too.
Now we're mixing the colors, see? And what is it still doing? What's it doing in there? What is it doing in there?
Bubbling.
The blue
That's
and
the
the yellow.
chemical reaction, guys.
The
It's
blue and the yellow
bubbling,
makes
right?
green.
In the booth, look. It's thinking back down.
Good job, guys. Good job. Good job.
Good job. Everybody give them a hand. Very nice.
And I'm going to now leave these in the science area of our erupting apple volcanoes, as I want to call it, erupting apple volcanoes. Because there's so many things that you can do. There's another project you can do. You can take apples and you put them in water and you leave them for a few days. And you see what happens to your apples in a cup of water. So maybe we'll try that next week, okay? We're going to cut up some apple pieces and we're going to leave them in cups. You guys are going to observe what's happening to those apples every single day, okay? And maybe we can draw pictures when we come in as the apples changes, as we watch them change, what kind of reaction, what kind of changes is going through, okay? Also for science. So remember, you can do a lot of things with apples. Thank you so much for joining us today in our apple erupting volcanoes. Goodbye now.
And parents, this is
Try this
Mr.
at home.
OC speaking. Try this at home. All you need are apples, food coloring, vinegar, and baking soda. Very simple, cool experiment to try with your children at home. All right, everyone say bye now. Thank you for joining us.